Hello and welcome to Rogue Brothers. Today we're going to be playing a bit of Heat Signature. This is quite a fun little indie game. Basically just go and liberate random planets from their oppressors, whoever owns them at the time. As you can see, we own this one little planet, and there's loads of planets owned by different nations, and we just fly around liberating different planets. And as you liberate them, as you can see, there's different items. As you liberate them, you can get those items in the shop. So to do missions, we need a character. So if you come over here to the bar, this is where you can pick your character. Now each character has either a good trait, bad trait, a load of traits. As you can see, this guy has 2, this person only has 1. And some of them have bad traits. Bad traits are red. This person is banned from all ships, and you know full well why. All ships, all shops. So this person couldn't use the shop. So that's quite a bad trait. But then some characters have good traits, like this person. So I am going to grab this person. Now, with these characters, they don't last forever, so you can be really attached to them and do loads of missions. But the more missions you do, the better your character is, and the more gear you get, the more famous they get. And when they get super famous, when you do missions, they get less liberation bonus. So you can either choose whether to keep playing, just slowly getting the liberation bonus a tiny bit, or just choose a new character from the bar and leave that character at the bar, or you can retire them up here. This is a bit like a leaderboard. You can come retire your character, show off to all your friends how good you are at this game. The other option is you could just kill your character off. Now I wouldn't recommend it because there is actually a good reason to retire them. It gets a really good weapon and dumps it in the shop that you can find sometimes on missions. But you can die in this game because it's a rogue game, so none of these characters are invulnerable. It is tricky to kill a character. You can get shot. When you get shot, you get unconscious, and they will throw you off the ship, and you'll slowly bleed out or choke because you have no oxygen in space, and you'll have to try and rescue yourself with a pod that you fly around with. And you get in your pod, there it is, in here, in the elevator docking bay. So choose a character and then choose a mission. Now these missions will all be on spaceships. We'll have to land on the spaceship with our pod. Once on the spaceship, we can complete the mission any way we want, and we use the gear that our character has to complete that mission. Now more gear can be found in the shop. Here's the shop. You've got all the different shops here. As you unlock more through liberation, you'll get more options. At the moment we have a short blade, and that kills people. If you don't want to kill people, you might want to buy a wrench, or you can get guns. Some guns are guns that make people unconscious, some guns kill people, as guns do. But that's how you get gear, either from the shop, or when you're on a mission you can get gear from some of the enemies. So let's jump straight into the game and do some missions and get some liberation progress. As you can see, the harder missions give you more money, and the harder missions give you more liberation progress. So we want to do a mission that our character can do, is able to do. So this mission, we are capturing someone, so we need a non-lethal weapon. All the information is on the right for all the missions. It even gives you information about the guards and the bosses that will be on each ship that you plant yourself onto. So you want to try and weigh up the gear you have and the mission itself. So I am looking at this still, the Snide project. Now these guards have a red circle around them, a heat sensor, and the bosses, they have guns that are typically used to shoot people. Fair dues. And also the guards will be having key cards. Now key cards open doors, pretty obvious. Certain doors can't be opened unless you have the key card. Let's accept that mission and let's jump into our pod. Okay, we zoom out. Okay, let's go steal this thing. So the steal mission is one of the best, I think, because the gear you steal can be useful. As you can see, it gives you an arrow. You go land on the arrow. Now I've got a key cloner. I've only got one. Once I've used it, it's gone for good. And I've got a slipstream as well. Okay, and there's a green star, which means my character has a trait that is benefited by the use by this stuff. This stuff's benefited from me being an ex-boundary. So we run around the ship. Now these guys have heat sensors. If I'm inside the heat sensor, they'll know I'm there and they'll turn to try and shoot me. So I've got to be careful when getting close, and I can only get close because I've got a short blade. Okay, so this guy's patrolling. Now to get through this level, I need to be able to get through this door or this door. Both of them are locked by a key number 1, and as you can see, this guy is carrying the key number 1, so I'm going to have to run up behind him and kill him. Now, because it's a short blade, I had to be really close to be able to kill him. So I'm going to grab his body and dump him down here. Now this person's friend is dead, hasn't quite noticed yet. Now, we have all sorts of people all around here. You can try and plan out what to do next, but for now we'll just wait and see. Oh, so this guy's gone up here down a blind alley, so let's get them. As you can see, that bar above his was building up, and if it gets to the top he will shoot, so I've got to be quick with this weapon. Now this weapon is lethal, but it's a quick recovery and it's a quiet strike. I have to be within 2 meters to strike. Certain weapons you can be further away, but this you have to be able to be close, and you've got to be, well, it's lethal so it will kill people, but you've got to be within 2 meters, which is hard when they've got these heat things because they see you coming. Okay, so this person's a bit isolated, and this door's now being unlocked, so we will wait for our opportunity. Oh, got him. See, I was clicking like crazy there. Try and get that. Alright. Now this person's left, and this person has the key. But this person is facing this way. I want them to turn around. So if you can see, I've got a key cloner. Now this means I can just clone that key and use it. If I right click, I've got a bar that if I dragged over him, I could just take that key for myself. Oh, that person's coming up here to scout out. So we'll let this person go. Now this person doesn't have one of these heat sensors, so I can get really close and kill him nice and easy. Now this person's looking at the door and won't stop looking at the door. And down here we have 3 guys who are basically just guarding each other, so I'm going to have to think of a special way to deal with this guy. Now if you press space, which I've been doing so far, you can see it pauses the game. Gives you a lot of information, but we can see the inventory we have. We can manage that, move stuff around. We also have guns, and we can nick a gun, which I'm actually going to do, and it will teleport me from anywhere on the map. So the gun was owned by someone, but when I killed them, you know, they drop it and you can teleport it to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop out and I'm going to shoot this guy, and the gun is quiet, it's lethal. So it's quiet, which means it shouldn't be heard by these guys because they're beyond the door. So aim and shoot and unlock. Perfect. Now there's a cargo here. I can nick what this is, a crash trap. So I can leave that lying around, and if say this guy was walking here, it will crash his gear, which we should probably do. So I've got the pilot. Oh, I don't want to drive the ship yet. Okay, so that guy's been walking about here. So let's just drop this and I'll show you what it does. Stay hidden from the red bar. Oops. As you can see, he walked over the crash trap and it's got rid of his thing. Now, the problem was I left this guy's body in the door, so he saw it. And that person also lost his red bar, so I can just kill him, and I can even pick this up again. Now this is my mission, steal this thing, the Schneid project. Now if you are doing a stealing mission, stealing something, you get this gear and you have no idea what it does because it's a special weapon. But what I like to do, oh yeah, you just right click and you can work out what it does. Now this thing is called, if it's not hidden, you know it's hidden, you have no idea what it is. I know what this is because I played this game enough. This is a teleporter, and it's a sidewinder. So if something's open, you can teleport anywhere towards where you want to go. So we can't go where the green circle is your range. We can't go up here because there's a door in the way. We can't go over here, there's a door in the way. But because there's no door between here and here, I can right click all the way over. That's called a sidewinder, and there's different types of teleport. There's a sidewinder, there's a swapper where you swap with someone, and there's a visitor where you pop over and then you can do stuff and then it'll bring you back to where you were. And that's a different type of teleports there are in the game. So I would quite like to go to this box and just find out what it is. It's a glitch trap. A rechargeable extreme range glitch trap. So if I drop that, ooh, look at that. It basically glitched their gear up. So let's take it back. I think I'm done with the mission. I could kill them and fly back. So what I could do is I can run back to my pod and go back home. The other option is I kill all three of these guys and then I can just tell the ship to fly by itself. But I'd rather just get out of here because my weapon's a bit close range. So a successful mission. People died. They always do. But I have not got an unconscious. Well, I can't think people go unconscious because I don't have the right weapon. So you go. First mission completed. So I could keep this item. The Schneid project, I could keep it, but I'm going to give it up. It's going to give me money and happy days. Mission accomplished. So our liberation bonus has gone up a little bit. So let's go and complete more missions. Let's get on with another mission. Right, we have capture, assassinate, hijack. Oh, these guys have got good gear. So this guy is flashing. He's got explosives. He's rigged with explosives that detonate if hit with lethal damage. And I only have lethal damage. Let's have a look, see what's in the shop. Got some silenced guns, bullets, nothing really very good. So we're going to have to do some assassinating because we don't really have the gear for knocking people out yet. So we fly towards the spaceship, right clicks to brake, and then it will automatically, when you brake, it will line, it will automatically sense where you're trying to go. Now you want to land where the green arrow tells you, right here. There'll be other options. In some missions you can choose where to land, or if you blow holes in ships, which can happen, you can open new doors. Okay, we're back in these ships now. Here you go. I can just unlock the doors from that little pod there, little computer system, and this guy here seems to have a key. Now he's patrolling, he's got a key, but he's got no real gear, so a bit of an easy target. Now he was carrying a long blade, and I want that. I'm going to make that my right click. You'll see why soon. And we've got a subverter, that's pretty good. So we're trying to assassinate this guy. I mean, we can already... There you go, that's why you get a long blade. A long blade increases range. We've already done the mission. So I could just leave it there. Or I could unlock things. Now this guy here, as you can see, he's got a box underneath him. And that means he's got an item on him. So we'll kill him and take the item. Now another thing to note is the pilot of a ship, if you set an alarm off, if someone spots you, they will set an alarm off. If you kill the pilot, the alarm stops. So that's pretty good. Ship secured. We can loot the place. Yep, I'll take that. That's a really good slipstream. Everything slows down, but we move at normal pace. So everyone goes slow-mo, we just run around and kill everyone. And a restockable remote grenade launcher. Hey, that sounds pretty good to me. Let's take the grenade launcher. And as the ship is secured, rather than go back to the pod, we're going to take over the ship, press T, and it will take us home automatically. We don't have to do anything, just put our feet up and wait to get back. So we've landed, mission accomplished. Happy days. Brilliant. Now I've got a load of stuff. I don't really want this. Let's sell it. I could do with this maybe. I've got a rechargeable one of you, so I'm just selling it with T, and it will unlock stuff. And I kind of only want to buy stuff that's rechargeable. Now this swapper, it says it's overpriced due to shortage. I could buy it anyway, just because it's quite good to have a teleporter. So I'm going to buy it. It's only got one use, but that could be pretty good last minute. And also I'm X-Boundary, so there's a chance it won't even be used up when I do use it. So let's get on with another mission, shall we? Easy mission, non-lethal weapon required. I don't have a non-lethal weapon. The only one that doesn't have a needed non-lethal weapon is this one. So what I'm going to do is check the shop. I need something. I'm going to have to grab a wrench, aren't I? We'll grab a wrench. And that will mean that I've got a non-lethal weapon. It's pretty cheap, but happy days. Okay, so this will give me slightly longer on a liberation progress. There's only 3 guards. That's only got 3 guards. It's got 6. It's medium. They're not armoured. You get armoured guys that you need special weapons to get. There's no alarm response. Pretty simple mission, and I've got to capture the guy. Now I think if you don't like a mission, you can accept it and then just abort it straight away, and it'll give you a new bunch. So if you don't like any of the missions, feel free to just cancel out of it. Alright, coming into land. Okay, we've landed. I've got some pretty good weapons, short blade, long blade. I've got loads of different gear I can use. Alright, we've got turrets here. Got to watch out for, and these guys got heat sensors, so they'll know when I'm close. Alright, that was not a good start. He saw me straight away. So killing them, taking their bodies, nice blood splat. Now this is nice and simple. I can just, because it's when these are in corridors, they're quite hard to deal with, but it's not in a corridor. Okay, this is not good. You see me? I can use one of these really, but that's why I have a long blade. See, it's quite forgiving, this game. Alright. We're getting through it. Okay, here's the pilot. We can just kill the pilot. Nice. The long blade's got a nice long range to it. Oh, this person I've got to capture, so I can't kill him. Gotta go against everything in me to kill him. Alright, we have a glitch trap. I don't really want that, but we send it to stash. The blue ones will be sent to stash. All these guys got long blades. Good, messed me up. Good, proper. So I need the wrench. Now what I'm going to do, we're going to left click the wrench, right click the slipstream. And that means that I can run super fast. Here we go. Right click, run in. Everything slowed down for him, but not for me. Impact concussive grenade launcher. Let's stash that. Pick this guy up. Take him with me. Although, once the ship the ship's been taken, so let's send the ship to do the hard work, and I don't have to fly. Okay, we got the guy. We'll drop him off. Mission accomplished. Right, do a hard mission. Now let's do this mission, but let's use our grenade launcher. Bit of fun. Okay, so we've got a long blade and a grenade launcher ready. Let's see what we can do. Don't want to do that. Okay. Detonate. Oh, that was good. Alright, let's try. Boom. Man, a lot of dead people. It's great as they didn't set the alarm off either. So let's go kill the pilot. Then there won't be an alarm at all. Send that to stash. Got to pick that guy up. That's the mission. But where's the fun in that? Oh, just shot his friend. Didn't even deal with this guy. Alright. I should probably get the key. So look, we found a visitor. So visitors, you pop over the wall anywhere on the ship and then it drags you back. So if there was a locked door here, I could just pop in, grab the gear, and it will suck me out again. So I think it's fair to say the grenade launcher is my new favourite weapon. Drop him off. Mission accomplished. Okay, let's get on with some other missions. Maybe we'll try a hard one maybe. Got to steal something. Okay, so we've got alarm response, light reinforcements, there's a jammer, and also a defender. These guys are quite good. Let's try something a little bit more tricky then. Let's get in the pod. Let's travel over there. So it's a bit more tricky. It's a hard mission. I think you get crazy tricky missions later, but the better your gear, then you end up finding ways to deal with it. And also it's a steal mission, so we won't necessarily have to worry too much about killing everyone. We can just try and get in there and get the item. So there's a few options. We have the rechargeable swapper. Go swap with someone else. Subverter, we can make their gear work for us, which can be very good. An extreme range glitch trap. Place a trap at your feet that teleports enemies to the location you clicked. Can't teleport people into solid matter, but can teleport them into space. That's pretty good. So I just drop it in and say, go out here. They're running it, and out they go. So maybe we'll make use of that. Short blade, of course we've used that quite a lot. And the slipstream and our wrench to knock people unconscious. So they never come into the pod. That's good. So let's start with a cheeky, let's run in and kill everyone here. So I've right clicked. And I'm get close to killing everyone. Alright. Try not to panic too much. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. Now they're dropping these items behind. There must be someone here that drops them, and you can see they've got the red bars. Now this is because we've got this guy, a defender. Now a defender, he's got a shield. So to kill him, you need to knock his shield out and then kill him. But also he gives shields to everyone. So the red shields cannot be taken. They cannot be destroyed. Only the defender can be dealt with before you can deal with everyone else. Now they also drop this big blue shape. I can't remember which person does that. This guy here. Okay, so the jammer. Now that stops any of your gear working in these big things, so I'm gonna have to find a way to separate that and kill it. Oh, I probably should have made the most of that. Okay. So we've got a locked door. how do I get through? Oh, there's a key up here. Okay, he's searching, he's suspicious. I don't know what he's suspicious of. He's running around, so I can't use any gear in here. So I have to wait for the right opportunity. So these missions are a little bit slow. Okay, so they're out of range of the guy now. So what I can do is, I'd rather it be that way around. Okay, so short blade, left click, long blade. So I run in, long blade, and then short blade. Okay. Let's grab the bodies. Okay, good. Alright, now we've still got these two up here, but I can't deal with them because this guy's got a shield. And this jammer will stop me being able to use my anti-shield stuff. Except if I do that, run up to it and press E. Okay. Now this might be useful. Okay. So we've left the glitch trap there. If he runs down here, hopefully he does, he will get zoomed out. Haha! See you later. That worked really well. Okay, we'll pick it up just in case. So I'd need to destroy that before I can deal with those two. How do I do that then? I can't use a subverter. Probably can't use the slipstream. Probably could use a grenade launcher. Okay, so what I could do, drop a grenade in there, press E on this to destroy it, and then we'll blow them up. Now the blast radius will be quite loud. I think we might be able to get rid of it. Okay, here we go. Paused it, grenade out, cancel that, detonate. Alright, that really didn't work. Okay, the reason that didn't work is because this guy's shield didn't get knocked out. I should have done this first. Okay, so the alarm's gone off. Now this stuff's going to start getting real. Okay, so they've got reinforcements coming in. Okay, this isn't looking good. As you can see, that didn't work very well at all. So they're going to throw me out. Alright, so I've got to get myself before I choke on oxygen. See, that's why you got to think rather than do what I do and just go a bit crazy. Okay, so the reinforcements don't stop coming until I can deal with this. Now I thought subverter would mean I can kill this, but for some reason I've subverted it and it's not actually done what I expected. So is that reinforcements coming in? Okay. Now that makes life tricky. Okay, there's different ways to deal with this. We're going to go for the old classic. Okay, follow me. Follow me. Good. Okay, now you. Jump on that. Go on. Yes. Okay, there's another one. Okay. Okay. He's suspicious. Right. Now this is not working out as I thought, so I'm in the blue, so I can't do much. Ah, this is bad. See if this works. No. Okay, we can destroy that. 2 more guys. It's getting a bit running out of gear. But the alarm has stopped going off. Okay. Okay, let's just swap with him to get this side of him. Okay. And it didn't use it because I am an ex-foundry. Now this is getting more exciting now. So how do I get in there and steer that? I just used the swapper. Can I use another swapper? That's quite good range. Now can I actually kill this guy? Yes. Okay. So it did stop it working. Okay. This guy is suspicious. So turn around. And then we can kill you off. Oh, brilliant. Okay, I can steal the item. The Way Bright prototype. Now there's another cargo crate. Is it worth taking that? It is quite fun what's going on. Maybe we can carry on a bit. Okay, what I've done here is I've just stood in the open. Okay, intruder. They're going to deal with me very quickly. They heard the gunshot. So I'm going to do what any good person does. Kill the pilot. And now the pilot's dead, the alarm won't go off. And this guy's coming over. He's all alone. He's all dead. Let's just do a bit of cheeky grenade launcher. Alright. I could wait for that guy to come down. Let's blow him up. They know there's an intruder. Let's leave a cheeky present for them. Let's dodge this bullet. Slow motion. And let's blow him up. Now the ship isn't secure because there's a guy at the top. Okay. Okay, we want. Let's swap this around. I like short blade to blade. My left click. What's over here? Is it worth it? Oh yes, very worth it. Okay. What's not the most useful? Subverter. It wasn't that useful, but I'd actually want to use it. So we're just going to replace that for now. Send that home and pick it up after this mission. Now I'd actually like to know what this is. It's some kind of concussion grenade. Leave me unconscious. Didn't bleed out, so that was good. So if I wanted, I have a free concussion grenade. So let's do this. Let's try it out on this guy. There you go. I think it killed him. Maybe it's not a concussion grenade, maybe it's a killie grenade. But that was quite fun. Did I leave that behind? No, I ran out of uses of it, okay. So that worked really well. That weapon I don't normally use, but quite happy with that. Oh, we want to take this. Let's stash this. There's an automatic concussive shotgun. So that probably would have been carried by those guys that leave the big blue thing. Alright. That was entertaining. Let's fly the ship off. And it's going to fly back home. That was actually quite fun. I also messed up big time at the beginning, so sorry about that. I messed up, but I quite enjoyed that mission. We're going to get a nice bit of money, a nice bit of liberation bonus. So, in the end, it was successful. Sometimes the alarms mean the ship flies off and never comes back, but sometimes like that, reinforcements come in, which wasn't too bad. It just meant I got to use all the different items that I've collected so far. So I can keep the item, but I'm going to deliver it. And our liberation bonus is so close to being done. So we just have to run and do another mission. So let's have a look at our stash. I'd like this back. I'd like that back. It actually has impressed me. I was happy with that. Now a concussive shotgun is useful. I'm going to put you away and take you. And that means I can actually just stash the ledge, because we have a concussive shotgun with 16 bullets, and I think, you know, we want to use a shotgun if we get close. So there we have our killing weapons, our glitch trap, which is good. Now we've got a stealth shield, so that you just right click or left click and you just aim at the enemy and you're invisible in that shield, which is very good. Okay, next mission. We just did a tiny bit. So alarm response, you have 120 seconds to escape or you die if you're still on the ship. So you could do an assassination, a couple of assassinations. We can steal something, but I'll be too tempted not to steal it and just take it and run. Okay, this is a few guards, but you have 60 seconds to escape. Let's do this one. I like having a bit, 60 seconds of escape. Keeps you on your toes. Okay, coming into land, putting the brakes on. Looks like a slightly different ship. Alright, straight away. Not even started yet. We found a key. Okay. There's a second key there. There's a turret. So I'm just going to run in. No need to do anything special. Okay, so this guy's coming. So I'm going to drop in on this side. I could have done this without killing anyone, but there's the fun in that. Let's turn this off because I just know I'm going to run in front of it by accident. I thought it said it had a few guards. This is more than I expected. Okay, we've got an item there and there. One to the right, one to the left. So oh, no, not in the corridor. No alarm going off now that we killed this guy. Let's take him with us. If we smash the window, we'd go flying out there. Don't want that. High shield, so that it gives you a big shield that makes you invulnerable for a certain amount of time, but it's not rechargeable, so let's send it home. Oh, that's the guy we need to assassinate. How can we do this in a cheeky way? But there's a body. But he's only got that much oxygen. Look at him flail around. This is probably a little bit cruel, really. Don't know what that green is. There he goes. Objective killed. Not bad at all. He had a long blade. Oh wait, another item. What's in here? Oh, a key cloner. Now these are good. Let's replace the swapper. Key cloner is basically what it says. If someone is carrying a key, you just aim the key cloner at them. Look, oh look at this. This is massive long range. Yeah, it's a rechargeable long range key, and you just point it at the bloke that you want the key from. Right click, and it opens any of the doors. So maybe after this mission, we can do a mission where we try not to kill anyone. Now let me show you the stealth shield. Look, just point it at them. They don't see you. And then you can just get nice and close. And there's a guy all the way up there. Oh, another stockable remote grenade launcher. Now we had a grenade launcher. Did I forget to bring it? Oh no, it's here. This one has 5 rather than 3. So we're just going to replace that, send that home, probably sell that. Unless we want to go crazy grenade launcher, and we can bring loads with it. And that is an option. There you go. He's going to live. Lucky man. Killed everyone else, but he can live. Let's fly the ship. And let's go home. Okay, mission accomplished. New liberation available. Okay, so now we have liberations available. So we can liberate any of these planets just by clicking on them. We can unlock armor piercing short blades, automatic guns, armor piercing long blades, or armor piercing guns. Now armor piercing is very good because you will come across guys who are armored, and there's a very little you can do about it. So I don't want automatic guns, armor piercing short blades, or gun or short blade. Gun. And boom, liberated. And then bloodless missions have been unlocked. 16 unlocks remaining, so lots of things still in the game. Let's check out if we got anything. We can buy armor piercing rounds, we could do that before. Armor piercing gun, look, there you go, so I can buy that. And let's replace the long blade. See, it's lethal, ignores armor, but it's loud, so it's not a very good armor piercing gun. There's only 22 to buy, but it's yellow, it's exceptional, it's a very good weapon. As you can see, we've got restockable stuff, rechargeable, all this stuff still here. We don't need it, or we could get rid of some of it. So I've got rid of my long blade and kept the short blade. So I've all sorts of different gear. I quite like the rechargeable long range crash beam. When I play, I really like this weapon here. You can turn off turrets, shields, or any gear just by clicking on them. So that's quite a good one. So I might as well buy it and send it to the stash for any future play. But we also need to get some ammo, armor piercing rounds. And there we go. I can't afford any more. I'm out of money. But we're kitted up with all sorts of stuff. Now, time to go on another mission. We can try and do one without, you know, making any guards see us. Okay, there's a note from Fiasco. Jammer ×2. Okay, so they have 2 jammers. Let's do this one. Or we could do bloodless. So in this one, you don't kill anyone. But I like the idea of this. Let's try and do this without being seen. Now, if we don't want to be seen, don't really need the armor piercing gun. Let's take you and get rid of you. Okay. Off we go. Let's try to do this mission without being seen. We have landed. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, so there's some personal mission intel. You get personal missions on this, but... Oh. Right, this kind of screws up the whole not being seen thing. So... I didn't mean to press it, I tried to drop him, but it's okay. We got rid of the jammer. Okay. So, for example, this guy has got a key. What I can do, grab the key, and now I've got it. Now, there's 2 guys in there, 2 guys down here. But when I play, I get so attached to the items. So this guy's got an item I really want. Alright, let's go for the old... Oh, I was going to do that, but there's no need. Okay. Alright, so I've got lots of good stuff. I could run in and kill them all, but I said I'd try to be good and not just kill everyone. So let's clone this guy's key. My excuse is I just want to kill these guys because they're pretty bad. So they're going up there. The body's there, so that's okay. And that's why killing people can be a bit of a problem, because I don't want to kill anyone. I wanted you guys to live. Okay, they didn't come this way. Oh dear. Okay, let's move quickly. Okay, so we've killed the pilot, which probably I was supposed to stop everything, but it's okay. Right, now this is what the crash beam does. Crashes their gear, stops their shields working. Now, I just need to steal that. Oh! Come. Okay, if they see me. Did I just send the guy the key out into space? Okay, that was a bit of a mistake. Does anyone else have the key? That guy's got gear. So the alarm's gone off, so people don't really care so much anymore. What's he doing? See, I'm just getting a bit lazy now. Yep, that's pretty good. We'll replace that for now. Always pick it up again if we need it. That thing's a bit annoying, but we can deal with that. Watch this. Haha, he shot himself. I mean, how do I do this? I don't have a teleporter or anything. Maybe the guy just had a cloner. That's pretty good. Stash that, sell that. So this thing here stops a lot of my items working. Let's just go gun-ho. Oh yes, like a pro. Ship secured. So I'm going to take the ship and fly and see if they can get their hands on it once it's back home. Okay, I've made it back. And I just have to abort the mission. So I had to abort the mission, so it's a bit of a shame, but couldn't do much about it. Let's have a look at another mission. Hijack. Okay, let's go for another hard mission. But this time let's try not to kill people. I couldn't help the last one because they had those guys that find you. And I could have just not killed them, but I just, you know, I've had so many tricky situations with those guys. Probably should have sorted out my gear coming here, but we'll see if we can do it with the gear we've got. Now, top tip, don't send the people with the keys out into space. This is not an easy start, and I should have taken the key cloner. Okay, here we go. Don't want to waste that, want them to line themselves up. We've got stealth, so we can run past them. If we run past them, somehow we need to be able to grab a key. Then get through the next key. That guy's got it. Okay, so not easy. Also, if you jam a door, the door gets stuck. It's not the best. Alright, this is tricky if we want to do this stealthy. Okay. We've still got a couple of uses of this. Right, so I can get through section 1. If they come this way, I'm in trouble. Okay, that's good. Oh, yes. Right. Stealthy. I'm not here. Okay, that didn't work at all. Let's go slow now. As you can see, I'm not very good at stealthing. But we got the device. We'll send that home. What does it do? Oh, it's a nice little sidewinder. Okay. So you can play that game with the armour. Still got the jammer with us. And off we go. I don't want to land again. Okay, off we go. Okay, mission accomplished, delivered. I didn't do very well, but I got the money and a liberation bonus. Well, I think we'll call it a day there. It's been good fun. I've got lots of good gear with my character. Paloma's done very good. Paloma Regor, been an absolute boss. Not died, not done too much bad. Got lots of kills. Not being a knockout person, I've been killing people all sorts of times. So it's been good fun. I've got lots of good gear. With this character, with all this kind of gear, you can go a long way. So I've had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And if you've enjoyed it so much you want to see more of it, please let us know. Maybe I'll play a bit more. So thank you very much. Thanks for watching the Vogue Brothers. See you next time. Bye.